word is not the only person in the news who's trying to bend the rules. Linguists are now recognizing the word because as a preposition, all thanks to wordsmiths on the internet of evolution. So instead of just introducing a clause or being paired with the word of, because has found a trendy home in online slang. Now, do you guys use this? Am I just not cool enough? Because I don't use it.
You know, the English language now is, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Twerking and all these selfie, right? Isn't that a word or something now? What's going on?
Yeah, I find the word selfie less disturbing than what I find it says about our culture and our narcissism and our obsession with ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I also think. Oh.
No.
I was just gonna say. Well, I think selfie is a bit of a different concept, but I think when it comes to using the word like because as a preposition, I think it makes me think of like the words like epic or fail. It's sort of like these really strange dated internet words that they sort of come into the dictionary about 3 or 4 years after they've lost relevance. Like I can't picture a 24-year-old like a friend in conversation being like, because internet, like it's the most silly. No one would talk like that.
Yeah.
But yet it reminds me of sort of how Twitter works. Like I'm really into tweeting, and so I find myself like, you know, just sort of like say starting a sentence with, oh, the moment when you realize like, you know, it doesn't revolve around you. Like you can't. That's not a real sentence. The moment you realize, but I sort of, you know, it's sort of become this way we all communicate with each other.
Hashtag I get it. Hashtag cool. Hashtag yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so actually we mentioned, yeah, but it's funny, you mentioned selfie, Jesse, and that is actually the word that beat out like twerk. It like beat twerk, binge watching, and like all different words to become like the 2000 word of the year, named by the Oxford English Dictionary, which I'm just curious as to what you think that says about our culture.
I don't know. We're all going to hell. We're all going to hell in a handbasket.
Are there like internet-y words that you use more than selfie? Is like a more deserving word than selfie?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I like when I say something funny and a friend will say retweet to me. That makes me feel good. But it doesn't make
to say like that was funny.
It doesn't make me feel good when they say fave, because then I know they think it's only kind of funny.
I actually have started saying a lol in real life. Like I'll actually like someone will say something funny and I'll look at them and be like lol. Like and I hate myself whenever that happens.
It's actually funny. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this. I'm actually at my mom's right now, and I was reading this this thing that she has out from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it's from the late mid-1800s, and it was about this woman that all these people gossiped about back then. And these are the things that they used to say about her, this woman that they all, you know, she was sort of like the Kim Kardashian of that time. This is what would be like in their OK magazine. Okay. She was an inexhaustible fund of stupidity. That was one. She was a dull-witted old maid. One must have loved a woman of genius in order to savor the pleasure one feels at having married a fool. And I was like, these are all so well written. There's so many different amazing words. Like linguistics back then were amazing, and now it's just like we're like, she sucks, she's a bitch. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like I just was thinking about the linguistics, like the word. There were so many words, and like people took the time to even articulate, even to spew hatred. It sounded beautiful, you know?